Hello. Welcome back, everyone. It's so good to see you guys again. So today I thought I would take on this fun little project because I have decided, along with my lemon dress that I'll be making for a March convention known as ZenkaiCon for their 20th anniversary, I have decided to also start another project along with another project in between because lemon's going to take me a minute and it's going to take me so long to make all the little lace bits that I have to do. So I thought that this would be a fun little project in between, and I have decided to create one of my favorite looks that I've ever seen in my entire life, and the reason why I fell in love with this particular ballet in general is a Barbie and the Nutcracker dress and a nutcracker to go along with it. I've decided to start off with the nutcracker first because I'm still waiting for the fabric because I have to do a shop online, and for some reason it was in my hometown and then it went to Arizona and I have to wait even much longer for it. So I decided to start with the nutcracker here. I already purchased the nutcracker. No one in my general vicinity actually had the nutcracker type that I wanted, because of course they wouldn't. So I went to a store that had like overflow stock and things like that they just buy up, and I found two nutcrackers that were a little banged up, and I thought, you know what, if I'm going to do an arm transplant on a nutcracker, I might as well use nutcrackers that are banged up in that, so I'm not destroying something that is well made or anything like that. In fact, a lot of the nutcrackers that you see in the stores aren't well made at all to begin with, so I don't feel bad for spending I think I spent like $10 on both of them, so like $20. So I'll be making something that lasts a lot longer than just your run-of-the-mill nutcracker, and I can keep the extra nutcracker that I take the arms off of and use them for parts for my other nutcrackers that are in my Christmas decorations. So without further ado, let's go get started. First things first, we have to remove any of the extra bibs and baubles off of the first nutcracker, the one that I really want because he has the right hat. Now we have to remove the arms and any other bits that are dangling off of the nutcracker in order to have a nice flat smooth surface. When I purchased these nutcrackers at the store and I was talking to the cashier and I told her what I was planning on doing with these, she said, "Good luck." And boy, oh boy, did I really need it, because getting those gems off was the most difficult thing in the entire world. And now that we have both sets of arms off, it is time to sand down with the Dremel and some sandpaper so that they can fit perfectly when it is time. And also to make sure that that spot where the drum was is nice and smooth when I paint over it. Now that everything is smoothed down, it is time to start painting. And I kind of regret not sanding this down even more to get rid of that shiny lacquer that it had on it, because it took so many coats of paint just to get the vibrant red that I wanted. We are trying to go for this color scheme, and oh my god, editor mads right now. And I also regret that my camera did not focus as much as I really wanted to when I was filming this. I noticed it during editing and I can't go back, which is kind of upsetting. But good news is that I will be getting a new camera probably for my birthday, which means I only have to reserve my phone for TikToks, and that's actually really great. Oh look, the arms. The arms took even longer because they are a darker color than the green. Red just takes so many coats just to be vibrant. I mean, when it came to the blue, it only took maybe 3 or 4 coats for it to be as dark as I wanted it to be. Heck, even the gold and white only took a couple of coats as well. I don't know what it is with red paint. It just never likes to work with me whatsoever. I totally forgot to film painting the blue parts of the nutcracker, but at least I remember painting the glove part of the nutcracker. Now I used a marker to color in the belt because I got some red on it, but then after the fact I went in with some black paint and covered that up as well because I just didn't like how streaky it was. Now it is time for the most difficult part, and that is putting on the gold lines. I have some pretty shaky hands, but if I really set my mind to it, I can get a semi-straight line when it comes to paint. When it comes to markers, it's a little bit better, but paint in and of itself is very hard for me to do. The dots, however, were very easy because all I had to do is make sure that they were equally spaced out between each other, but the connecting line was a little bit difficult because, again, I have just really shaky hands, and so I actually moved on to do the rim of the hat, just like give myself a little break from just focusing on the extra little details. So he's got a little gold going around his boots, and this part was also difficult because I have to get in between that space between his legs, and I can tell you that I got gold paint where it wasn't supposed to go, so I had to recover that up with blue. And as we wait for the gold trim on the boots to dry, I'm going to move on to the rest of the hat because that part just dried, so now I can sit it a certain way. Now we can't forget about the epaulets, so I'm going to cover them up with a little bit of gold paint and then touch it up with red where it needs to be touched up. So the star for the hat was very easy to do. All I did was take a gem from one of those variety packs that you get at the craft store, and I just painted it gold. And after that is all dry and done, I got to glue it on, and then I just painted the lines on top of the hat where they needed to go. With a little clear Mod Podge to seal it, it is now time for the reveal. He's done. Oh my goodness. Besides maybe a little bit of a trim in his beard and just a few minor touch-ups, he's fantastic. I love him so much. I wish he was as articulate as the one in the movie, but I can't ever get that. But oh my goodness, I love him very, very much, and I cannot wait to finish up the costume that goes with him. And oh, I don't think I would change anything about him. I think I'm glad that I used some beatable nutcrackers that were probably going to end up in a landfill anyways at the end of the season. So at least I gave him a new life. And maybe I'll do it to another nutcracker. And I don't know. I just, you know what? Might make one for my best friend because she also loves Barbie movies, and I'm pretty sure she would love this as a Christmas present in the future. I don't know. We'll see. I'm a little busy right now, so I'll figure that out. I just can't believe it. This is just everything that I ever dreamed of. I actually have the Barbie Nutcracker ornament. It's somewhere buried in my Christmas boxes, which I am now finally starting to decorate my tree. But that's besides the point. I've just been super, super busy. So, I don't have anything else to say because he's like 99% perfect. He's just fantastic and I love it. I'm sorry. This is just like a childhood dream come true. And the amount of precision paint job that I had to do, I've never felt so nervous getting clean lines. And for the majority of the part, they're as clean as I can get them to be on curved surfaces. I can't get over how great he looks. So as you can see, I've already started working on Claire's dress. I just have to figure some things out, and hopefully that video will be out soon as well. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new here, welcome. It's great to see you here. We have fun, we make things, and if you have been here, I am so grateful for you sticking around, and I can't wait to see you guys in my next project. I try to post at least 1 video a month, if not 2. Let's see if I can do this. I'm trying to make sure he's in the frame. Okay, there we go. I think he's in. All right, so I cannot wait to see you guys in the next one. Bye.